I love jobs.
I love
Okay.
this park. I win.
Well, thank you.
No,
Yeah, thank
thank
you
you for
again.
building. No, thank you for building this. This is amazing.
No worries. No worries. I'm happy that you enjoy it as much as I do because it's really, really fun.
1,000%.
Yeah. And thank you to O, by the way.
My
She
pleasure.
reached out to me a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago at this point, and asked to do this, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And I never said anything back. So here we are. I'm glad to be doing this for you guys, and just so everybody can kind of hang out and see.
Thank you. So,
What?
I'm
Um,
like excited, so that's the way.
so Nugget, have you been through the entire park yet?
Um, Probably more than once. I have. Thing is, every time I've come here, there's always something new to see, or I've
Right.
missed it because it's
Right.
overwhelming and you just don't know which way to look.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, and if could you guys mute possibly in the background?
Yeah,
Sorry, it's really, really loud.
it's my sister being annoying.
That's fair.
Sisters, you know.
Okay. All right. Let's roll. All right, so I am Brandon, aka ConnerSpeed6. That's been my online persona for the last 10 years or so. I started playing Roblox, or not even playing Roblox, just playing Theme Park Tycoon 2, especially probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because my son, who's now 7 years old, started playing Roblox, and I was like, okay, I'm bored playing everything he's playing, and I wanted to look for something different. And Theme Park Tycoon popped up, so I was like, this is perfect. As of January of this year, I built everything that was basically resembling just a theme park. It was just rides, people walking around, going to different kiosks, and nothing really spectacular. And I learned how to precision build started to learn back around January or February. And I deleted my old park, which was massive and way too large, and started this, which is, I guess you could say Area 51, but it's really not. It kind of turned into Area 51. The basis or the theming of this park was all stemming from a ride at Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio, called the Outer Limits Flight of Fear. That was one of my favorite roller coasters. It was all indoor, and what I wanted to do is theme an entire park in the game around that ride's theme. Of course, just having one big giant building with a roller coaster in it's not exactly the most fun thing to do, so I decided to turn it into sort of a military base and kind of themed it around Area 51. Everything in here is pretty much fully custom. It's not going to have as much detail as some other items, like Red's Parks, for example. He has the most detail I've ever seen. But I think I did pretty well for my first actual custom build. So yeah, let's roll through it. Do you guys want to take a look at the farm or just move on past that?
Past.
Okay. All right. So first and foremost, the entrance. I built these gates. These gates go around the entire proximity of the park. So as far out as I could, as far wide as I could. We've got these custom. It's just a stone wall basically with some lighting and then smaller cylinders expanded to look like barbed wire fences, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Custom signage, of course. I just downloaded from Google some Area 51 signs that looked cool, and yeah, that was extremely time consuming to do those and spread them out and have to take them all the way around the park and then adjust accordingly. It was the first time I actually built something custom was starting here at these fences.
Super.
But very cool. They span the entire park and they look cool at night too.
Yeah.
They're very nice. Very nice.
Oh, thank you. Entrance to our Area 51 here. We've got a few guards. Thank you to, I think, is it Dur Filipoli? I think that's how you pronounce his name.
I've seen it. Yeah.
He placed a few of these military avatars in the park for me, as well as a few other people who I don't remember names, unfortunately, at this point. But that adds another little nice aesthetic to the park, which makes it a little bit more realistic. simple little guard towers, or guard buildings rather, and then the guard towers, of course, around the corner. All, again, as custom as I could make them. Oh my gosh, I can't jump. On the truck. There we go. Yeah, guard towers have a guard in them. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but when you walk into the park itself, these little pressure plates actually make the lights turn on, and then they turn off, I think, like 5 or 6 seconds later. So a little to make it look like actual security in the park.
Cool.
One thing I wish we could do is I wish I could get these gates right here to actually raise and lower. That would be a ton of fun, but not figured that out yet.
Images.
It have to be images.
Yep, it does.
Oh,
Okay.
I hear a job for you, babe.
I can definitely do it with images. I haven't found good images that I like, so here they sit.
What you do is you take
Oh,
pictures.
I hear a good job for you.
Take pictures of these gates and do it with that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That'd be pretty simple, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. See, I don't think logically sometimes. Oh jeez.
I love it.
Okay, so here at the entrance, just past the gates, we've got. This is just something that I came up with on a whim, and it's this track. I built this to go all the way around the park itself and weave in and out of the park, so you can actually just hop in the little military police vehicles when they come by, and just sit in the car and cruise around the whole park and kind of see it. We can jump.
I highly recommend it to anybody that shows up at this park.
You want to do it now?
I'll take a ride always.
Okay, hop on. Oh, hop out.
I'm
Wait.
the only one in the car.
Wait!
We'll try this again.
I didn't know if we should jump in now or jump in later and like use that as
Well,
like the.
Here it comes.
We can do that later. That's fine.
It's
Okay,
Whatever
all
you
right.
want to do. You're
That's
in
all right.
control.
Okay, let's move here to the left then. Yeah, let's go this way. So, custom helicopter, of course, it's, again, I've never claimed to be the world's greatest builder. These are simple shapes put together in a three-dimensional fashion, and they're all sort of squared off pieces, but you get the point at the helicopter, and again, the custom NPC or figurine here, what was I going to say? Avatar, sorry. Now, in the helicopters in the sky, as you can see right here on the turret on the side of it, and I actually got this inspiration from the Ready Player One park by O, the fireworks inside of the little turret guns on the side of the helicopter. So if you look up in the sky and find a helicopter, it is shooting flares based on a little timer and a proximity. Is it a proximity sensor? I can't remember what it is. It's a little clock that you can see up in the tower up there. But I didn't know this when I first did this. I just threw the little clocks randomly, and once you got a certain distance away from them, they would stop shooting. So I had to place them a little bit more cleverly throughout the area. All right, so this is actually one of the more popular features in the park. It's like a little military boot camp training course. This was so simple, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you have a boot camp training thing." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just a simple little thing," and everyone seems to love it. It's a lot of fun, and it looks cool, and it looks appropriate for where we are, of course. And you can't do monkey bars, but those are monkey bars. Nugget just right across, perfect.
Hey, I can deal with them. Just stop.
You nailed it. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a boot camp thing without water and me falling in it naturally. But yeah, I thought that was...
It's a place for me to get stuck. I'll get stuck in it, so watch
Dang,
out.
I'll be under that thing. But yeah, really fun feature, and it just adds depth and adds realism to the actual park. Over here, military barracks. All these are custom. They're just simple little shapes. A boot box, of course, at the end of the beds, and 4 posts, and a block with different fabric, or the fabric option. I think that's what it is. Is it fabric?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember what it's called.
It's
These buildings here were the very first time that I used the rotate around And I think it came out pretty well, honestly, for my first time doing anything.
Oh, pivot.
It was
The pivot.
an interesting learning process because you want to start like on the ground level, but then you have to realize I'm not making a half circle. I'm making like a third of a circle.
So you buried it.
So I had to, yeah, you had to bury it and then start from there. So it was an interesting. I learned it all basically just by myself and kind of randomly asking questions, and people probably thinking I was really dumb for a while, but I got it figured out finally.
Yeah, it looks great.
So we got military barracks there down on the other end as well, and then towards the back of the park. But let's roll on down here. Over here, of course, we've got, what I did is I modeled these, again, pretty poorly, but they're simple and effective. After the F-14 Raptor, I think, is what it is. I found it online. I'm not a jet connoisseur or military connoisseur by all means, but they turned out okay. Again, they've got the turret guns on the side with the fireworks. So if you were to look up in the sky, you can see the jets firing their weapons at the UFOs that are invading Area 51. So and again, another nice little touch. That was one of the more difficult things to do because I basically placed them all in the sky, and then I had to slide those little firework things or delete them off of the planes in the sky and then like lift them up in the sky and place them accordingly. So that was kind of a pain, but
yeah, I know.
I made it.
Very good.
Okay, and all right, let's keep going down here, I suppose. This is actually one of my favorite things that I built, and it's so simple too. The little turret gun sitting on the ground could have been an easily overlooked item to place in the park. But, you know, we've got the little military guy sitting in the seat, again, shooting the fireworks up at the UFOs. And I don't know why. It's such a simple little build, but it was one of my favorite things to build in the whole park.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It came out decently well. Again, I modeled it off of something I found online, and that was that.
Very nice.
Okay, let's go back. Actually, while we're here, let's just take a trip through this teleporter. Oh, while we're here, I guess we could look at the Humvee. So this is a Humvee, of course. I built these. These were one of the this is actually the first vehicle I ever built, and unfortunately, it's rather large. So it doesn't really match, you know, the size or the scale of things in the park or in the game. But it was really difficult to build. So once I was done, I was like, I'm not going to change it. It is what it is. But yeah, I just realized I don't have the pictures. So on the Humvees at the other end of the park, they have like a military decal like the planes do.
Right.
But we'll see those when we go to the other side here. But again, the fence was a lot. It goes all the way around the park. Let's run through this teleportal. Okay. So now that we're here, there you go, Nugget. So this is...
I'm the world's worst teleporter.
I am too. I never place them appropriately. They're always walking into a wall or something.
Yes.
I can't figure it out.
I've got stuck under one, so don't ask how I did it, but I did. I have pictures of proof.
Oh, it's too funny. So this is my teleportal room. So people who don't want to run around the entire park, I completely get it because I don't want to half the time. So what I've done is I built a full teleportal room that takes you to basically every corner of the park and every area within the center of the park as well. I've got pressure plates. So when you step on there or walk into the proximity or close proximity of the doors, they open and smoke comes down and the lights flash. So it adds more dimension, more depth, more life, rather than just walking through a fake image. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Really kind of proud of this room. It was really fun to build. Super simple too. So a lot of people think that something like that is hard. It's really not. It's just a little bit time consuming, clicking on each item and changing it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, really good time.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah, it really helps. It's nice, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's go to, where is it? The crash site. This is on the far opposite side of the park, and then we'll meet back towards the center. Okay. So now we're on the opposite end of the park. We just looked basically way over there on the other end. We've got another turret gun, another Hummer, which you can see the Humvee has the decal or the image on this one. I guess I didn't put it on the other one for some
Yep.
reason.
No, I see it.
Another turret gun,
Go back and do.
Oh, the crash. Look at that.
and then a UFO crash site.
Wow.
Say that 3 times fast.
Nope.
It's
Because I won't be able to.
it's literally just a UFO that I copied, shoved it into the ground, and then made it look like it blew rock up. You know, kind of
Yeah,
just
it
scattered
looks
rock a
very,
little bit.
very realistic.
Yeah, I tried to make it look so. I still have more work to do by putting other rocks up here on the edges and
Yeah,
things like that. But
you're never
you get the
finished.
point, right? There's fire, there's smoke, there's rock everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, oh, my avatars over here don't have clothes on. Sorry. So then we've got some of the alien bodies that were dragged from the UFO. These were literally my first attempt at building any human-like figure, and you can tell they're pretty terrible. But
But they're
aliens
Love 'em.
nonetheless.
They're cute.
And again, military police is sitting around, of course, under the simple little tent that I built.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
All right. Heading back. Where should we go? Oh, I have an idea. All right, let's head back to the front. More Humvees, more military personnel. A little water feature, of course. Can't be a base without some water, of course. And we've got plenty of water to see a little bit later on. Another helicopter, more military barracks. Oh, I forgot about the little flagpoles. So up here, this is the United States Space Force flag. Just an image downloaded from Google, of course, and then uploaded. And then the American flag, because, you know, Area 51 is in the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back
I know
here.
a little something about the U.S.
Oh, yeah, me too.
If you just look at my park.
I don't think I've ever seen your park. We have to look at that.
You would know. You would know. If you saw.
Okay. Let's go take a look at this. This is my air traffic control tower. This was probably one of the most difficult things I've built because I was still learning the rotate around thing, and making stairs that rotate around the inside of something was extremely difficult and very time consuming for me when I was learning.
Big deal.
But I think it turned out pretty well. I've got custom images on all of the TV screens, which those are just TVs flipped upside down. So since the TVs are flipped upside down, I had to download the images, flip the images upside down, save them, upload them, and then, you know, place them in the TVs.
Nice job.
So I love it. I think it's a super nice touch up here. And I just threw the little sequencers on there to look like computer keyboards or something like that.
I love the images in the TVs though.
Yeah. Well, they work well for
really good.
Yeah, for what it is.
On somebody's side.
It's just an avatar. They don't care. Now it's me. So yeah, this tower has gone through a few different iterations of itself, and this is where it is now. And I don't think I'm going to change it because I don't want to mess with it.
Looks great.
All right, let's roll.
I approve, so you can keep it.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's go back down. All I hear is little Roblox footsteps in my head. Okay, now we're going to head into the main hangar here at the airstrip. So at the Flight of Fear, the Outer Limits Flight of Fear coaster in Kings Island in Cincinnati, Ohio, they have a hangar that you walk into. The whole line for the ride is inside, and then you walk through a UFO, out the other side of a UFO, and you're there waiting in line for the actual ride itself. The ride itself is a standstill, like launch coaster, so it goes up to like 65 miles per hour at the start. So I wanted that to reflect in my build a little bit. It's not exact, of course, but didn't ever want it to be. But it's a pretty good representation of what it is.
Cool.
So inside the hangar, all custom. We even have some alien bodies being preserved. And a big thank you to Rose for the guy trying to find bubbles that actually worked. But unfortunately, the smoke emitters, they don't just go straight up; they go to the right.
Yeah.
So the bubbles kind of go outside. So that is what it is.
It still
you
looks
get the
good.
Yeah, thank you. You get the idea though. All right, so walking. Go through the smoky area. And then we come out down here at the coaster. This is the Flight of Fear coaster. Again, there's a teleporter that gets you here, or these little stairways get you from the teleporter room back into here as well.
I love
You want to ride the coaster now?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this little guy, his name's Bob. Bob's not from here. Okay,
No.
so you have to be patient with him. He was set here by a completely random person.
Well, thank you to the completely random person.
Right. Sorry. Okay. I was making distracted. Okay. Yeah. Some random person in the park said, "Hey, I have a character that would look great in your park," and I was like, "Bring him on."
It works a little bit perfect.
It does. I was like, "Oh, thank you for that." This coaster is really long. It's I think like 245 seconds long-ish, or so. Let me see. Where is it? 257 seconds. I'm not doing that math. But it has two different stations, two different trains. The first train, of course, will start here, and then it stops in the middle of the park for another little surprise, then takes off again, and where it finishes right back here, of course. But it took me a little while to build it and just kind of get it how I liked it. It's not perfectly smooth, but it is an enjoyable ride, I think. I'll let you guys be the judges of that. I'll get in the second row. You guys get up front.
Oops. Hold on. Wait. Okay.
Those wings are perfect.
You can't see anything.
It's okay. I'm at the front I'm on the front.
Oh my God, this looks so good.
Thank you. Glacier, of course, for the material, and then just as dark as I could get it. All the way to the far back right of the park now, and now we're basically as far back as you can go at the second military hangar in the base. Yeah, I wanted it. Yeah, I wanted it to feel like you were part of it and flying like kind of in and out of the
I don't know.
theme.
I actually feel like I'm like one of your fireworks shooting at something as it's going by them. I'm a firework. I think there's a song.
You are a firework.
I won't sing it right now, but encore later, sure.
For the sake of all of us, please do. So we're all the way back at the back of the park again, going through a little mountain that I've built at the back. The terrain was honestly, it took me forever to finish the terrain. Stodgy would just make fun of me every day because she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, more terrain." But it took a while, but it was worth it. And now we're down in the teleportal room, as you can see over there, and then back out.
Oh, so this absolutely takes you to every part.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I love that.
And then you got a little jump scare. Boo!
Jeez Louise. You scared me.
Did it get you? Yes.
I scared myself, actually, I guess. Okay, I'm an idiot. Who knows me knows it, but whatever. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's funny. Now, this is part 2, of course, of the ride. We've got aliens preserved in their icy liquids on the right and left of us. Now, right straight ahead, what you can see is the far back hangar, and we're going to get there here soon because I took some time on doors and sequencers and stuff back here, so we'll get there after we ride. Back up into the sky. There's the mothership right there, the huge UFO, which we'll get into that too. It's not complete because I've been lazy, but it's almost. It still looks really cool. Love this little loop. Yeah, it's so much fun. I love it. Not a huge fan of this up corkscrew down thing, so I may readjust that. Every time I ride it, I go, I don't like that. But it is what it is.
One of my top sayings.
It is what it is?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That and not for nothing comes out of my mouth a lot.
So this is basically the end-ish of the coaster. I wanted to put a little bit of a loop in there, or an upside down inversion in this little tube, because you kind of lose sight of what's up, what's down. And there's my AFK room to the left. Okay. All right. That is the Outer Limits Flight of Fear coaster.
I loved
Thank
it
you.
because, like, not for nothing, and I think I've told O too, I love rides that take you to see the whole park,
Yeah.
you know, and so that just did that for sure.
Yeah. A lot of people actually like randoms, they actually complain about how long it is, but that's just because people nowadays have like the smallest ability to like sit and watch anything past a 15-second video on TikTok. So
Well, and it's also too, if you're not 100% into it, like
yeah,
I want to absorb your whole park, and that helps you do that. And
yeah, of course,
so to them, let them hop off and leave. That's on them. They're
right.
the ones missing out.
That's right. All right, what do you say we go up into the mothership? All right, let's get it. So follow me over here.
Oops.
Do I still have? Yes. So teleportal room is right here. So for anyone coming to visit the park, you can just walk right through here, and it takes you down into this teleportal room again, or you can reach everywhere again in the park. And and we'll actually take a ride on that here in a few. Alien mothership right through this door. This is going to take you up to the far back of the park in the huge UFO that's above the entire park up in the sky. So again, it's not complete if you look back and look around. It's not completed, but the center part of the UFO itself is complete. And it is right here. And I think it looks pretty stinking incredible, if you ask me.
Well,
This was...
by the way, what do you think of this?
I love it.
Is it pretty stinking incredible?
Pretty stinking incredible. This was really, really fun to build, and a little bit difficult, of course, with all the wrap around items and the rotate around thing. A lot. It was difficult. So I placed the big blue tube in the middle, and then just rotated everything around it, built some custom chairs, threw them down there, and copy pasted.
Well,
I
I think freaking works for this room.
I love it. And then again, TV monitors just sunk into the wall and tilted down a little bit. Yep, I love it. It's a lot of fun. Anytime you bring somebody in, they're usually like, "Whoa, this is pretty awesome." But yeah, up here at the top, the plan is to just kind of just build more rooms, more spaces, and just more stuff to explore. But we'll see. I'll get there at some point. Okay, what do you say? Let's go back to the teleportal room, and then we'll hop on the monorail, and we'll take that to the back of the park. Does that sound good?
All good. Following you.
Groovy. That's the problem with doing these, is I never really know what to do.
He said groovy, ladies and gentlemen. He
Yeah.
said groovy. Hold on.
I'm not young. I'm not young. You can
Okay,
see right
sorry.
here.
That was a moment for me.
Good.
I enjoyed. Groovy.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Stodgy.
Hi.
All right, hop on, ladies. That didn't work. Oh, I did make it. Yeah, I was just trying to jump to the other. So this goes from the middle hangar, the front hangar, all the way to the back hangar. It's 2 single monorail trains. Honestly, these types of like tunnels are pretty easy to make. You just have to copy and paste, group copy and paste stuff, and it's super simple. Okay, one thing I do really Oh, jump out. Sorry, jump out. There you go. So up here, we've got like a stop go thing. So when the train gets to about right here on the track, that green light will turn red, and then once the train takes off, it will turn green. Yeah, the amount of like really, really neat things you can do in this game with super simple methods, I think is what impressed me the most. Because, yeah, I mean, it's so simple. There you go. It's red. Everybody on. And it's green. Love it. Love it. All right, so now we're at the very back of the park, underneath the ground, as low as we can go in the map at this point. This was meant to be like a covert secret hangar where like the UFOs are brought and tests are done on and things like that. You know what I mean? So we've got like the platform above us that is supposed to look like it's hanging from the main level of the hangar, which we'll see here in just a few. And then little workshop areas here with custom images downloaded with tools and stuff. So again, just more detail, just little details go a long way, I think. And then,
Sure, I love detailing.
yeah, and then back here we've got more of the F-14 Raptors and just a few flags. One's for the Air Force, one's for the International Space Force, and then of course the American flags. And then that big door back there is where we were in the tunnel with the aliens a little bit ago on the ride.
Okay, cool.
Groovy. And that door opens whenever the cart gets to a certain point on the track. Okay, speaking of doors opening, go on up. So I've got it sequenced to where the door opens, and then when you look behind you, it closes after I think like 4 seconds or so.
Nice.
And this takes us all the way back up to the main level, and we've got more doors, modos, that open, naturally. And then this is the main level, so we're on the a couple blocks above the ground itself. But if you look down here, that again is the lift, so-called lift. I should probably delete that ladder back there. But anyways, yes, the doors are built using the proximity sensor and the sequencer, and just custom images. And Stodgy can attest. I was pulling my hair out for a few days trying to get those to work properly, and I finally did.
I almost asked how long it took to do those.
Shout out to Stodgy for like not being like, bro,
always has to instigate. She's an instigator.
I'm surprised she wasn't like, dude, will you just shut up already? But yes, so yeah, shout out. So again, this is the far back of the park. This is the other hangar. At night, all the lights, of course, turn on, and it's a really, really aesthetically pleasing park at night. Honestly, it looks really good. You want to hop in the police car? All right. That's all right. That's all right. There we go. So yeah, these military police vehicles take us throughout the whole park, and like Nugget was saying, it's a must-have. Like it's a perfect way to see this park without having to run around. Look behind you there. We've got the waterfalls using the water hack on top of the mountain. We've got more military barracks over here with more of the turret guns. Should we... Let me think here. But like you could walk around this park for a long time and probably see something new every single time, like you were saying, Nugget, because it's just so big, right?
Mhm. Absolutely.
So we'll now we're coming to the front of the park. We'll go all the way back around, then hop off at the stop on the other side, and then we'll go like through the mountain, and then I think that'll probably be it. Yes. I wish I could make that only one stop. I know.
Maybe for people that don't hop in fast enough.
That's exactly right. Yeah, see, I need gates that raise and lower. That's what I need. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and hop out here. And then we're going to actually let's just hop in this car here. Maybe. We made it.
I made a funny noise. Sorry for everybody's ears. I laughed. It was funny to me.
Oh, it's good stuff. All right, so this is going inside of the mountain now, underneath just a road. You can see the coaster to the right there, and then a little intersection, which I did time that out, hopefully to where the cars never drive through each other or into each other, but I'm sure they do. And now we're all the way at the left side of the park, or the west. I do want to jump out up here at the waterfalls just so you can see them.
Yes.
I'm going to adjust some of the fog and smoke that I have because you can't really see the water, so people don't know what they're looking at per se. All right, go ahead and hop out. No. Yes, so here we've got 3 water hacks. Wait, what is happening up top here?
Nice.
Oh, what's going on here?
That's beautiful.
You're glitching.
Me?
In the waterfall.
Well, I see there's a big old block that I need to remove, and I never
Oh.
noticed that until just now.
Screenshot.
I see that. Yeah.
Let me see if I can block
I just
manipulation.
took a picture of the thing just in case you don't handle it now. I'll remind you, fix that.
Yes, it needs fixed because that's driving me absolutely crazy.
I'm the biggest fan of water hacks, and I love waterfalls. So you have to fix that. In this
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they're... Yeah, let me see if I can click it. Oh, I can't click it. Oh, no, I can't do it. Okay, I'll fix it. For Nugget, I'll fix it. But yes, so...
I won't let you forget, believe me.
It's a 3-tier waterfall. It starts way up here at the very top, drops down, and drops down again.
It's just gorgeous.
Thank you.
Somebody
But yeah, a little...
knew it hacks.
Go ahead.
Somebody knew it hacks. That's pretty good.
Saji helped with this too, so shout out to her. She was like, "Are you ever going to get it right the first time?" I was like, "No, I'm not."
Onus, can you ever just say something nice?
No.
She's so mean.
I love it. She's my Rose. Rose can't say anything nice to me.
Somebody has to carry that torch.
Yes.
Well,
I will be
sounds
that
like
person.
You and Rose don't ever team up on anybody, please.
I feel so sorry. Those people wouldn't stand a chance. JK. Okay.
I wasn't kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm legit. The two of them. Get it.
What else? What else are we missing? Let's hop back on. No. Let's not do that. Well, where are the cars? Where should we go now? Oh, there's just another little pond or lake area at the other end of the park, but other than that, there's really not a whole lot else to look at. I would like to do custom supports for the roller coaster, but that's so time consuming. I don't know if I have it in me.
I think it would obscure your view. I don't think you'd be pleased.
You don't think I'd like it?
Yeah, because of the it's important to see the flying saucers and the planes.
Yeah, I agree.
It would block your view.
I think you're right.
I do like your coaster. It's very smooth, even if you said it wasn't.
Yeah, there are a couple little spots that just aren't super smooth.
Yeah, but in all honesty, for me, in coasters, I just don't love totally smooth coasters. I like to be jolted a little bit and real.
Yep.
So,
I'm with you.
when people sit there and want a perfectly smooth coaster constantly, I'm like, well, have you been on a coaster in real life? You want to fly over to the left and right side. You want to bump around.
Exactly. You want your neck to hurt a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay, here. Oh yeah, follow. I forgot. Let's go back to. Actually, here no. Let's go back behind here. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, nighttime. Yes. This is perfect actually for this. So, I have a little like mountain trail, which
Did we lose? Oh, do you
I
over
had
here,
to take a
dear?
picture. I'm coming.
she was changing the time of day. Oh goodness, that's floating. Delete. Why are they floating? You saw nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so this is like a little mountain trail that you can just, I don't know, take a walk up, burn some energy, take in the sights.
Yeah.
It goes all the way up here, kind of through the mountain and back down on the other side of the main hangar.
Oh, it's lit up
And I've got-
everything. You got
Go ahead.
torches.
What was that?
You got torches on it.
Yes, torches, and then I've got little simple custom swinging bridges.
Oh, pretty.
I like a good swinging bridge.
Nothing wrong with that, right? So
Not at all.
this path takes you to like a little lookout over here where you can watch the impending doom of UFOs attacking. And then this pathway takes you across another swinging bridge all the way back to the back area
This
there.
little setting, like the way up in here, I think for the first time I saw those encounters for the first time. This
Yeah.
sort of gives that look of it, like looking off the mountain.
You're absolutely right. I never even put two and two together.
All I just saw right there. That them on the looking down at what was going on.
You're right.
That's what it looks like.
That's so cool. All
Don't
right,
ask
then
anybody. I'm always right, but whatever.
you are right. Yes. 100% of the time you've been right today.
It's a gift I have.
A gift and a curse.
Yeah.
So yeah, this little walkway or pathway or trail, I guess you could call it, you can take this teleporter back to the teleportal room, or you can just follow the pathway back out to the middle/front of the park. And the path goes all the way down. And you exit via a little tunnel that comes right out by the hangar. Overall, pretty happy with the park. I've had too much fun building it, really, and just spent so much of my time, just putting in little details.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I think, like I said, it is an amazing park, and you can see that you put yourself into it, the passion. And whoever knows me who's hearing this, they know how I feel about the parks. And this is one of them that blows me away. And keep up the amazing job.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
it.
fix that waterfall for me, please.
I don't want to redo it. I'm gonna.
Thank
Oh,
you
believe
so
me,
much.
you're gonna.
I think that's really. I don't think there's anything else other than like the little lake in the back right.
Yeah,
That's kind of it.
this has been wonderful. Thank
And
you.
it is very, very, very pretty. Look up at the sky, and
Yeah, I'm
right
coming
now
out
at
to the
night when they're
front
blowing
so I
up the
could-
ships, the UFOs, it's amazingly
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm
Yeah, it
coming
looks.
out
It's,
to the
yeah, the
front.
lighting. There's definitely plenty of lighting. I wanted it to glow, and glow it does.
It does, for sure. It
Just
looks
like
pretty.
Nugget and O. Thank you.
I love the fireworks going off and the fighting's going on. That's awesome.
Yeah,
But
I
it
took
really
that.
does look so nice at night, too, looking at that.
Yeah, it's lit up pretty well. But yeah, I took inspiration from your Ready Player One with the fight scene out front and things like that.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun to do. So
Well,
very
there you
nice.
go. Nothing more than getting inspired by other people and just not stealing their work. I love
That's
it,
what it's all about.
for sure.
All right, thank you so much, Connor.
You are
Brandon,
welcome. Thank you both.
It's been
No,
great.
it was awesome.
Oh, come look at my AFK room. Sorry. It's like a catwalk.
So you you can look at the.
So people who are riding the coaster, this is the very last corner of the coaster. They can see me standing here. It says, "Hi, I'm AFK."
Oh, that's cute.
Too much fun. Too much fun.
Yeah.
Awesomely wonderful. Oh, you know
Again-
what? It's quite groovy.
It's so groovy.
Oh, you're too funny.
That's
Will.
my word. I
Rose-
love saying groovy.
Rose,
I say it all the
watch
time.
out, Rose. When we talk later, groovy is going to be happening. I can feel it.
Groovy is back in.
I just triggered the lights. There they are off. Now they go on.
That's
Look
awesome.
at that.
Yeah, that is. I appreciate you guys so much. Just taking time out of your lives to hang out.
Thank you,
Fun.
sir.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you took your time out of your life to make it. So there you go.
You're very welcome. I want to see your park now.
My park. Go back to the park that you said you deleted. That's my park.
Oh, really?
I have deleted so much of my park because everybody hated me. They wouldn't come to me because I was making everybody lag. I would load my park and crash right off.
Yeah, that was my last park. Everyone just complained all the time. I was like,